All right, thanks, Chris. Dr. Scott Hamilton is back, so
Morning.
parents, don't fret. Thanks for being here. All right, so back to school, that usually means back to school illness. What do parents need to know?
Well, first, get your kids caught up in their vaccinations, okay? Perfectly safe, and we vaccinate against life-threatening diseases. Measles, my old friend, the measles molecule, floating in the air for 2 hours after a kid coughs it out, so you can suck it in and catch the measles, so highly contagious. It's kind of waning in Texas, great. But there's still pertussis out there. There's still tetanus. So get your kids vaccinated because these are life-threatening infections we vaccinate against. And again, vaccines are some of the safest medications ever invented by man, perfectly safe. Get them caught up.
Yeah,
But
okay, so...
then your kid goes to school.
Yes, they go to school. When do they need to stay home from school?
Yeah, so kids are going to get sick. Yeah, Laney was just telling me about getting even if she's not in school anymore, got the cough the first day of school time. So they're going to catch stuff from other kids. So if they have a fever of over 100, keep them home. If they have a cough, they're just coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing, and they can't concentrate, and no one else can concentrate around them. Keep those kids home. Of course, if they're throwing up or having diarrhea, you're going to keep them home, please. If they have a new rash, the new rashes aren't necessarily bad for the kid, but again, the school's going to freak out and go, and they're going to call you to come pick the kid up anyway. So those are reasons to keep your kid home from school. Now, a lot of parents, when the kid has a fever, like, okay, I'll come into the room to see the kid when they're sick. They'll say, I gave him ibuprofen, so then I sent him to school. And it's like, no, please, I'm sure the teacher's like, no, no. So if your kid has a fever, sure, give them ibuprofen, Tylenol, help them feel better. Keep them home, give teachers a break, give the rest of the classroom a break so they don't catch what your kid's got.
So when can they go back to school? Or is there ever a time where you can send them to school if they're not feeling well?
If the fever's gone away, it's like a day or two after the fever, the cough settled down, they're holding down clear liquids and eating a little something. And again, they're not going to learn unless they're kind of alert and with it, so if they're kind of dragging, keep them home an extra day, see your doctor for an excuse. Now, you asked earlier, when do you go to the ER? Well, when kids are working hard to breathe, not just have congestion and cough, but they're struggling to breathe, if they're throwing up and throwing up and throwing up, just hours and hours of throwing up, just aren't quitting throwing up, or if they're getting more and more lethargic, more and more tired, sleeping 6 hours, 8 hours, not waking up to drink as much. If those kids are sicker, those are the ones we need to see at the emergency department.
Are there any quick tips for parents sending their kids back to school to maybe just avoid these illnesses?
Again, the things we learned in COVID, hand washing, and just not touching each other. Good luck with little kids. Yeah. They play. So just hand washing. That's the thing. I wash my hands 40 times a day so I don't get what I see in kids and stuff like that. Now, the other thing I want to let you know is at Lafayette General, we now have hired a new full-time pediatrician to join me, thank goodness. So at Lafayette General, between noon and 11 p.m., I almost guarantee you'll see a pediatrician, not a nurse practitioner, not a family practitioner, not an adult ER doc. You'll see a pediatrician at Lafayette General. If your kid gets really sick between noon and 11 p.m., you'll see a pediatrician at our place.
Awesome. Okay, perfect timing with all these back-to-school illnesses.
Yes, there you go.
So just in case, don't fret, wash your hands, and if they do have to go to the ER, the doctor's office, there's an extra pediatrician now. Thank you so much for being here as always.
Thanks, Lainey.
All right, we'll have more POS after this.